Hey guys, so I got my girl Hanoof and we're gonna be doing a really intense topic, and we're gonna give you guys some tips, some tricks on how to love yourself, do the glow, thank you, do the glow up and whatnot. But really and truly guys, if you're interested on hearing what we got to say to help you guys, continue watching. Run that intro, run that intro, run that intro, you know, so run that intro, run that intro. Hey, 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 hey. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. I didn't know we were gonna keep going. I didn't know my voice was gonna crack. Oh my god. You all cute and whatnot. You know it's GABI season. Are you excited?
I'm nervous.
Are you nervous? Don't be nervous. I'm excited.
Be nice to me, guys.
No, they love when I have people on the channel.
Oh yay, tea.
Yeah, let's grab our tea. Let's grab
we
this
have to make
tea.
sure that we don't spill it.
No, yeah, actually, yeah, don't. Because, I mean, you spill it, you pay for it. You know what I mean? Like, don't spill on this GABI. It's like from Addis Ababa.
Yummy.
That's tea right there. So the tea that we're sipping on is peppermint tea with some honey. Little inside joke that only like 2 people that watch this will understand. But I'm here with Hanu, one of my dearest friends, and we're gonna be talking about the glow up, I guess you will.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, let's talk about the glow
Okay, let's
up.
talk about the glow up. I'm looking at that one. I'm supposed to be looking at the camera.
Yeah, look at this lens right here.
Okay.
Which is distracting because you're like absolutely gorgeous and like you just have to keep looking there.
Bruh.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to see. I can't see, guys. I'm not wearing my contacts today, so.
Oh my god, I can't hear on this side. That's why I'm sitting on this side so I can hear you.
Perfect.
It's like we're the perfect pair.
Dysfunctional pair.
Yeah! Okay guys, so we're gonna be talking about the glow up and pretty much just how to upgrade just anything in your life essentially. You actually came up with this idea.
Yeah, I did.
And we see it on social media all the time, like an old picture of somebody in high school and then a transition of like them like all fine and dine and whatever.
Yeah.
I also have a cold, guys, so I'm sorry if I cough in this video, but we're gonna give you some tips on how to just start the glow up or continue the glow up if you guys are currently glowing right now.
Truth.
You know what I mean? If you decide one day that, you know, you're gonna switch up your hairstyle or you're going to go for a manicure or a pedicure or whatever and make that a routine and like boost your self-confidence, it will honestly be like a different move. Like for instance, when I do my nails, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll like boost that I did my
These are the snaps I get, guys. Trust me, my nails right now are crusty, but this is the snap I get. Hi.
But
what's up? What's going on?
what's good?
This is how she greets me when I see her. Hi. Hi.
But
hi.
like
Hi. Hi.
But I promise you, like I got that from my mom. So my mom is such a gem. You know my mom. Yeah. She loves you.
Love her.
She gave me this one life lesson where she was just like once a week, and she did it without even telling me. So growing up, once a week on Saturdays, like she would make all this food, like all the injera, tzapri and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But she will like give herself like a nice bubble bath, and this is like back in the day, like you feel me? So she'll give herself like a nice bubble bath and just get dolled up, like wear Habesha makeup, which is literally eyeliner. And that was like that was her glow up. And like her thing was just like, I need to treat myself, period. So like when we would treat her to get her nails done or whatever, like if I happen to visit my mom, she'll do this thing where she'll just grab something. She'll grab like a loaf of bread and put her hands in front of her face and say like, oh, do you want some bunny? Like, you know, do you want some bread or whatever? And it's just her way of being like, I look cute today, what? And so I kind of got that from her, and I started doing that on my Insta stories, and you guys have been so responsive to it and being like, oh my god, I gotta get my nails done too, whatever. It's my way of kind of reminding you that the little things, once a month or once every couple of months or whatever means you can afford, that will just do something to boost your self-confidence. Like back in the day when I used to get my eyebrows done, it used to boost my self-confidence. Or I'll see on social media a lot, or even the guys around me, once they get a haircut, it boosts their self-confidence. That lineup, it makes such a difference. So I feel one healthy thing to do is to make sure you are aware of the people you surround yourself with, and make sure that they're positive people. If not, you just snip, cut them off.
That might seem harsh, so you don't necessarily have to cut people off just because they're not in the exact same field as you, or just because they don't have the same opinion as you. But what you could do is you can just slowly drift away. Like, I mean, if that's
fade
like
to black,
that's just like the easiest way to kind of remove yourself from that situation. Or you can even still you can still keep those friendships around, but like instead of hanging out with them regularly, like 2-3 times a week, you can hang out with them once a week, or once every other week, and then slowly get into once a month. If it's impacting you negatively, then I would just say, just like take a step back and just do that.
That's true. But also another thing that we were talking about before we started recording is, if you're at a point right now and you're just kind of going back and forth on, oh my god, I could be doing something else, and I could be doing something better than in the position that I'm in right now, but it would require a lot of sacrifice. Like, say for instance, if you're at a job that you're unhappy with, or you feel like you could be doing something a lot better, the risk of that is, you know, obviously quitting and moving on to like something that you're really passionate about. And finding your passion is like something that's another episode within itself, because I feel like with all of these like self-help things or whatever, or when people do videos on how to start a YouTube channel, like a lot of them, one of the first things is like, what's your passion? And it's like, wait, how about I don't know what my passion is yet, I just know that I want to be in a different space that I'm currently in right now. Sometimes it will require you to invest time on, you know, looking up schools or courses to take and things like that. And I feel like there's a lot of shame that's put on people that go back to school or go back to moving in with their parents and things like that. And I feel like there is no shame in that, in my opinion. Like, I feel like, who's saying these things? And if they are saying these things and you value their opinion greater than yours, like, that's a bit of a problem, in my opinion. And you can take that or not. But like, seriously, when I decided to do YouTube, it was at a place of like, wait, I'm way too comfortable in the position that I'm in right now, to a point where I'm getting uncomfortable, because I have steady income, I have a good education, I have like a scheduled routine, and it just wasn't enough for me. You know what I mean? So I was like, I know I could do something different, I know I could do something better. So that's what kind of led me into this whole thing.
So upgrading yourself can be something as simple as drinking tea every single day. Something as simple as,
or drinking water.
Drinking water. Something as simple as giving yourself a hair treatment. Something as simple as going to the gym. Something as simple as making sure you're sleeping 7 to 8 hours a day. So even stuff like, even like things like that, just even sleep is a big deal. And
it's such a big deal.
It is a big deal. You might want to stay up and you might want to have fun and go out and do that type of stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going out and having fun. But it's a balance. So if you want to make sure that you stay healthy and make sure that you have some sort of balance in your life, I think sleep, eating healthy, working out is definitely something that you should look into, just because it will help you in the long run.
But even like when you touched on like drinking tea, like I kind of substituted having tea than having like juice or like, you know, soda and stuff like that. Like I would, like
we don't, both of us don't drink pop.
We
don't drink.
Like I'll have carbonated water.
Same.
But that's as far as I'll go, as far as like drinking Coke or Pepsi or whatever. I just stopped doing that. But that was like that was like a little thing that I substituted with water or tea. And you guys already know I'm a huge coffee lover. I'll have a cup of coffee with a ton of water, and that's something that I had to do on like a health, like I had to like, okay, well my heart's racing like crazy, let me drink a lot of water with this cup of coffee, you know what I mean? So I feel like I do agree, like there are little things, and even if like a gym membership is something that's too expensive, which happens.
Yeah.
Like my first thing is, when I didn't have access to a gym, I went on Groupon and I was like, okay, well, what gyms are around me that have like a discounted deal? But moving even further, like there are other things that you could do right at home. Like as long as you have like
YouTube.
you have YouTube, but really and truly, as long as you have that commitment and consistency, then you, like, having a gym membership won't stop you from having a healthier, better life or having that glow up. Like that just goes without saying. Or even like you mentioned, hair treatments. Like hair treatments, before I started buying a lot of hair products, like I would do hair treatments with natural ingredients at home. Like, you know, obviously the onion treatment like is a big one.
Guys,
you guys
I use that. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
yeah, and
after she posted it, I literally used the onion treatment for a whole year.
a year?
A whole year.
Look at her hair, guys. Look at the glow up. Look at these edges. What? Are you
kidding me? A whole year. Yeah, I used it for a whole year.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped because
it's a lot.
It's
like,
a lot.
Yeah,
like it's a lot. But
yeah.
I did it for a whole year.
Yeah.
Onions with garlic.
Garlic is like key. Garlic is
like,
key. As far as glow up goes, or upgrading your life, it's all
mental.
It's all mental. Like it all starts here. Like today for me was like a day where I'm just like, I don't know if I can do it. Like it was just one of those days, and I have to be honest with myself and honest with you guys that I was just like, am I gonna film? Am I gonna get off this couch? Like, I don't know. But I've talked about this in GABI's episode 1, I believe, when I was talking about how to boost my self-confidence. But I want to remind you guys, with like social media and things like that, you can fall under the trap of comparing yourself to others, and that's something you don't want to do. That is like kryptonite to the glow up. Like your glow up has to be something that you want, not something to impress others or whatever the case may be. Like it's something that you have to want for yourself, by yourself. Like you're not looking to impress others, your friends, your family members. Oh, if I do this one thing, my friends are gonna be like, oh my God, or whatever. My dad is gonna feel, oh my God, wow, I'm very proud of this moment. When you really truly feel like it's not making you happy inside. When I first started YouTube, my parents didn't know what I was doing. Like legit, and that's like, I have that planned for the next episode, but my parents were just like, what are these Amazon boxes doing here, and why do they keep coming to the house? And like, I was living in my parents' basement at the time, and I was going back and forth on if I should do YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
So but again, that's just an example of, I wasn't doing it to get the okay or the thumbs up from my parents. Like I was doing it because that's something I really wanted to do. Like, you know what I mean? So that's something to consider. Don't compare yourself, and don't do things for others. Do it for yourself, period. And that's what I gotta say on that.
I guess I just wanted to like quickly add, like touch on what you said about what did you say? Like it was just like,
girl, I be saying a lot.
A lot. There were a lot of gems in there, guys.
Just sprinkling, just sprinkling. Pause if you will, and take in what we're saying, because it's the truth.